Made on Zencastr.
Like, Anakin fell to the dark side and became Darth Vader. He was really, really, really evil.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
This is the Anakin of Power Rangers.
Don't you do that. Those are too toxic. Those are really two toxic fan bases we cannot mix. Welcome again to this episode of Zero to Hero. I hope all you grid travelers have found the right podcast to listen to. I am Billy, and we have a really good episode tonight. A very off-topic kind of, but it's about Power Rangers. I am also joined, as always, by Jim, who thinks home birth is not delivery, but it's DiGiorno.
What?
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
I get it, but what? This is a Power Rangers podcast. Calm down. Jesus.
I hope that joke goes over very well, and I hope it ages. But, yeah. So, Jim, tonight's episode, we're going to go over a top 5 countdown with a honorary 6th, because, most teams have 6 Rangers, right? So,
yes.
So tonight's episode is going to be...
Tonight's episode is going to be about Power Rangers who have the most potential to be evil.
Yes, that's it. That's what it was. Yes. Boop.
Or Power Rangers After Dark. We're flipping a coin. Heads, it's my idea. Tails, it's my idea.
Okay.
Because both these episodes ideas were mine. You one creative donkey.
Thanks. So, any new...
Here, hold on. Liz is texting me. Give me a second.
Any new...
She wants to know something.
Any new news.
Hold on.
New news. Text alert. Hey, you should leave that in and just have a text alert. Hold on. Dude.
Alright.
Oh, you should put the hold music, generic hold music. So tonight's episode is going to be Power Rangers that have the most potential to be evil.
So this is not defined facts. This is just kind of how we feel about it and how we feel about these Rangers.
So don't go and try and crucify us. Jesus Christ, man.
Jesus? Sir, it's called Jeebus Christ.
I like cheese, so it's Jesus.
Clearly we know what day this episode is recorded on, guys.
What day?
Cheese Day.
Oh, God damn it! You know what? Delete the whole thing. Delete the server. Delete everything. I'm done with this.
Do this freaking nonsense. Yeah. But yeah. So all these Rangers that we have on this list are they're not bad guys at all. No, they're not bad guys. But they have a lot of potential. Who they are and what they know can cause a lot of problems down the line.
Yes.
Hence why they're on this list.
So we kind of broke it down. So we got 3 Rangers from the TV series, and then we have 2 Rangers from the comic arcs, and then Jim will offer with
a drum roll has one Ranger that I want to submit to confuse everyone and make Billy cry.
You're not gonna make me cry.
You want to make that bet?
I can definitely make that bet. All right, moving on. So, before we go into any details, we'd like to give a couple shout-outs to some of our buddies.
We forgot to give one to Mark, the CORNISH Ranger. Completely forgot to give one to him last week. So, you don't get another one this week. Sorry, buddy.
You've exceeded your maximum shout-outs. Oi, mate.
He over British-fied himself.
Okay.
Yeah. We got Sam and her new TikTok sheet you had to go sign up for, which I'll leave a link in the description for that.
Yeah. You had to click the box to accept the terms and conditions.
Yes. You got Iron Avenger 52.
Yes.
He's working on some Gundam stuff. No, he's working the Mandalorian thing right now.
I saw that. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, he's doing Mandalorian things, guys.
Guys, he's going away from Gundams. What's happening here?
So, by the way, this episode is basically the Anakin arc for some Power Rangers. Oh!
What did I tell you? You do not mix Star Wars toxic fan base and Power Rangers toxic fan base. Come on. They're going to eat each other
You
alive.
just killed our last 3 subscribers. Come on, man.
Oh, no.
We also got Willie,
Yes.
Cosplay Dude 637.
Yes, with his
right.
story time with me and his fairy tale audio.
Also, if you're into football, you need to go check out Ben or Baker
Yes.
Ranger and Billy's new podcast called Red River Rundown.
Oh, yes.
And who else? Who forgetting anyone? Neon Lights.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's about it from the partners. We got a couple people who are friends of ours, like Ty Tiger,
Ooh.
Bismal Crown,
Uh-huh.
that blue kid. Can't remember his name.
Ghost Galaxy.
The blue kid? Something like
Yeah.
that. Ghost Galaxy, something or another.
There's a lot of...
He's in the Discord server. If you want to bother him, you totally can. Apparently Abysmal Crown likes cheese, so...
That's exactly why we were referencing cheese. We just had a...
He likes cheese and Batman, so do what you will with that information.
Jesus Christ, man.
Cheese and Batman. Wait. Would it be cheeses and crackers?
You try too hard.
You don't try hard enough.
I am peak performance at this stuff, okay?
What, you wake up in the morning and piss excellence?
No, I wake up in the morning and piss pain. Ow, my prostate.
I wake up in the morning and piss red, white, blue, but I can't go to any doctors that don't have health insurance.
Oh my god.
Jesus. By the way, you European listeners, America, you have to have health insurance. Over there, it's easy compared to here.
Here, Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Breaking Bad would not work anywhere else but America.
Yeah, no thanks.
Okay, continuing on.
So, Jim, let's break it on down here. So we've gone through the Power Ranger series. We've come across a lot of interesting Rangers. So let's just get into it. The TV show series. So my first pick for this one, number 1, drum roll. I don't know what I'm.
I'm actually gonna put a drum roll in.
Please,
Calm
thanks.
down.
Okay, cool. So, so I'm gonna go in a chronological order here. So my first pick is going to be Zane, the Silver in Space Ranger.
Why is that?
Because so we know that in the process of fighting evil with Andros, he gets really hurt, and Andros puts him in a comatose state, stasis, like
In a cryo chamber, yeah.
Yes. So throughout this whole time, do we know how long he was in there?
It wasn't super long. It wasn't very, very long. It was like 4 years, 5 years, something like that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
my theory here is some people in real life, when they go into comas, they can they can develop amnesia. So my theory is that maybe at some point Zane could have had amnesia, woke up, you know how he comes out, and then the first scene is him looking out the Astromega ship, basically. Was it the Astromega ship? I can't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But anyways, he's looking out, right? You know, with him being confused from amnesia, he could think that the real threat are the other Rangers, and that he might have to help the what are the henchmen called in that one?
The not Cybertrons. We know what you're talking
Yes.
about. The robotic guys.
Yes.
Okay. I have I'm going slightly better, like the setup for this.
Okay.
So you know how he wakes up and everything, and he starts going on dates with Astronema?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Man, yeah, like he gets pulled over to the dark side from
God
Astronema.
damn it.
And she's his Emperor Palpatine.
Hold on. God damn it, why did I think of that? Son of a... that was such a cool idea. I'm over here thinking about amnesia and brain wiping themselves in goddamn cryo tube for 4 to 5 years. Jesus Christ, God damn it.
All right. But yeah, so Astronema's his Palpatine.
What? Come on, man. What I'd say?
Well, like the Red Ranger's related to her, so technically it's like the last 3 movies of the trilogy.
Okay, fair point. I'll give you that fair point. God damn it.
Oh,
Why
terrible.
did I think
Okay,
of that?
but yeah. So yeah, he goes to the dark side, and I kind of want to continue this a little bit, just a little bit. He's a Silver Ranger.
Right.
He's a Silver Ranger, so that means he's a little bit more beefy.
Yeah.
At this point in time, when he is turning to be going against Astronema, he's already reloaded his powers with the lightning bolt to the morpher.
Ooh.
Right. From there, lightning bolt to the morpher, and then from there we're going to so he's fully powered, so he can take on the Rangers. These in Space Rangers are fairly powerful for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's been shown he could take a Psycho Ranger 1-to-1.
Yeah, he can 1v1. Yes.
But he's like, we have to fight in the Psycho Rangers. Like, very close to the time when all this is happening, the Psycho Rangers are showing up, so...
Yeah. Yep.
You know, he could have wiped them out. And then, you know, he
hold
knows
on.
where all the other Rangers
Hold
are.
on. Now, a good idea, So, as we know, a Dark Spectre created the Psycho Rangers from him, right? His power. What if, like, Astronema was to make...
No, Astronema made the Psycho Rangers that drew power from Dark Spectre.
Yeah, from his power.
Yeah, because she wanted to kill him.
So what if, like, instead of him creating the Silver Psycho suit to fight them, what if Astronema created the Silver Psycho suit for him to fight against the Rangers?
I don't think they would need to do that.
Or would he just have the silver suit still?
He was in the silver suit because he has his morpher.
Yeah.
He was in the silver suit. And it's clearly shown that in-space morphers aren't DNA locked.
Now, anybody can use them. Because, I mean, like...
Yeah, so he
Astronema
could have
did.
given his powers for someone else if he wanted to. On top of that, you know, he also knows what the Octarian Rangers are. He knows what the Zeo Gold Ranger is. He knows where everyone is. And clearly, he can take on some Rangers. And the thing is, he's a really good fighter, but he's not very bright.
Oh, no. He does have a pretty devastating...
Like, he's a smart guy, but he's a dumb guy.
Yeah. He has a pretty devastating weapon. What the hell is his weapon?
Not Mega Blaster. Hold on. In Space Silver Ranger.
I would say it's the Silver. No, it can't be the Silver. That's too generic. Silverizer? No.
I gotta give me a second. Super Silverizer.
Ow! I was second guessing myself there. Okay. But, okay. I didn't know he actually knew Triforia.
Well, yeah, like, he wouldn't know where Dark Spectre... Like, he would have had all the information for Dark Spectre.
Right.
And he knew where everyone was, including Triforia.
Okay.
Come on, the whole invasion. Mm-hmm. Come on, that was a whole thing.
That's right. Man, you were jogging some memories for me here. Holy moly.
Well, clearly, I'm not the one who has brain damage.
Sometimes they didn't put me back together just right.
I told you to go to a doctor, not have the king's men put you back together. They don't know what they're doing.
Oh my god, okay. So...
Alright, Humpty Dumpty stuff out of the way.
Should we say next?
If you want to, yeah. I can talk with Zane for a little bit. He's kind of fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on, he has a Megazord that can take on the Deca Megazord and the Super Mega Megazord.
Yes.
Yeah, he can take on a lot of things, and then he would have, wiped out everyone. And so, up to this point, even the Lightspeed Rescue Megazords weren't even in development yet.
Yeah.
The only thing that could have maybe stopped it was maybe the Galaxy Rangers, or the Lost Galaxy Rangers. But even with that, I don't see that happening because
they did have the Lights of Orion, but I don't think it would be enough to stop him.
Well, I'm pretty sure because they're outside the universe and it was a bunch of humans. So at that point, Terra Venture would have been leaving Earth at all because you have the whole Earth taking over anyway. So yeah, I don't think anything would have stopped them.
Yeah. Interesting.
Maybe the Samurai Rangers might have shown up and got whooped. Who knows?
Damn. How dare you?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. The Samurai Rangers are useless.
Yeah, no.
And well, the time you're listening to this, I'm pretty sure the I'm pretty sure the episode with Nathan and Michael with us on the Power Trip is out. You listen to my whole theory about how bad the Samurai Rangers are.
I think it was a combined theory of that.
I feel like my theory is the best one of the group.
Oh, well, of course. I'm not going to spoil it, but goddamn, I'm sitting here on the other end like, gee, what are you doing, Jim?
You're sitting there like, I need to read a book.
Me need to read Word. Because, you know, me read no Word.
Me read book, I swear. No. Okay, next.
All right, so my next option is going to be in Lightspeed Rescue. So I want to say that Ryan, because this is actually... So this is kind of like he was already evil at the beginning, turns good, but like at any moment he could go back to that way of life.
He could have the Stockholm Syndrome.
He was already Stockholm Syndrome as a kid. So
he identifies with his captors. He has the Stockholm Syndrome.
So for the ones that don't know or seen Lightspeed Rescue, Ryan is the 6th American-made Ranger.
He was the very, very first American-made Ranger.
First American-made.
The Titanium Ranger, which I will tell you this here now. The people who did his suit design nailed it.
Big time. Big time.
Nailed it. Okay.
So
his character was the Pink Ranger's brother who was sacrificed to the demons so they could live. Yep. A tragic car wreck. It's a long story, but he has a lot of reasons to be very angry.
Very, yes. So he was raised by the demon Diabolico, who poisoned his mind with all these like hatred towards the Rangers, and made him go to the Aqua Base and steal the Morpher. What is it? The Titanium.
The Titanium
prototype too. I didn't know that.
The prototype Titanium Morpher that almost killed Carter because Carter is a total badass.
Yep.
And somehow he survives it. So Ryan survives it. I'm pretty sure magical powers and or demon stuff happens.
But
keep in mind.
As we know, Ryan actually has a snake tattoo as he traders against Diabolico. And every time he morphs, the snake gets closer and closer to biting him and killing him.
Yes, biting him and killing him.
So I feel like if he wanted to live, he can go back to Diabolico and probably have it removed if he pledged his loyalty to him. And
it's like, hey, Diabolico, I want to live today.
So I will fight the Rangers for you, and I will cause havoc.
Well, he did. When he showed up, he did fight the Rangers. He kind of
the only reason
one-shotted them pretty quickly.
Yeah, the only reason they were able to take him down but not destroy him
was unnecessary toy upgrades.
Yes, you're damn right. You're damn right. So, and then, as we know, Captain Mitchell tells the backstory of him before, so they know what's happening, basically.
Yeah.
But
so I don't think he would have. He has a lot of potential to be evil. He could be a lot eviler.
Yeah.
But I think because if he would have just stayed with Diabolical and not went back with the Rangers, he would have just had the suit. That would have been it. He maybe got some cool demon powers out of it.
Yes.
He wouldn't have got the Megazord. He wouldn't have got the solar Megazord. Solar?
I think it's the
solar panel Megazord.
Solar
panel Megazord. Get it right.
Yeah. So I feel like
he
would able to access those and then go back.
No. Well, no, because they were still under lock and key. They had to be released to him every time. The train Megazord, the rescue Megazord, the Omega Mega Megazord.
Oh my God, there's too many Megas in there.
They all had to be released to the Rangers each time they used them.
That's right. That's right. They had they were in a control room, and they.
Do you really? All right, listen. Do you think Billy's kind of bad at doing these kind of things? These theoretical questions, kind of TikTok and stuff, right? Yeah.
Shut up.
No, I'm good. Continue. I gave a real simple prompt. Be like, hey, who is the most potential for Evil Ranger? And he comes up with this nonsense.
And I'm giving you the most potential bad Rangers that I could think of within a 10-minute span of work, buddy.
God, disappoint me. Okay, keep going.
Next. All right, so next is going to be
Tommy?
I'm gonna stab you. I swear to God. So the next one is going to be Sky, the SPD Blue Ranger. Now, I feel that he could have turned on the Rangers and went evil because of what's the word I'm thinking?
Arrogance,
jealousy, hate.
You need to get the source out.
The third, yes. So, as we know,
so jealousy, hate, and arrogance.
yes.
Yeah.
So, A squad goes missing. B squad's implemented to defend, and the thief that he's trying to catch turns out to be the Red Ranger. Just throwing in the Red Ranger, which what was his name? Jack.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah, Doggy made Jack
Yes.
the Red Ranger, and then the Yellow Ranger's name is Z.
Yes. So
Yeah.
with that happening, I could feel that, hey, I might just go rogue, like the A squad does later on that we find out. But I feel like that that has a lot of potential for Sky to go rogue. But
See, Sky is very highly trained. He's a very highly trained Ranger.
highly trained Ranger.
And so that means he knows all the little secrets,
Yeah.
not all of them, but he knows most of the little secrets about SPD. So he could have come back and really messed some things up.
Oh yeah.
He probably would have aligned himself with Grum. Grum would have helped him stabilize his powers because he's already done it with the A squad.
Yep.
So you're pretty sure they can stabilize his powers there. Or Grum would have just taken the powers anyways because you clearly saw them able to interchange powers later in the series anyways. So
yeah, to them,
Yeah.
the ranking was just like not given. How did
it was a sign.
it was like a
to
job
them.
title for them. Like they could change job titles,
Yes.
which would color coordinates to the job title. So
Yeah, so like Sid, the Pink Ranger, could have been given the Red Ranger
Yes.
and would have promoted the captain of
Yes.
the team and been made Red Ranger. And this really nice moment at the very end of the season when Doggy asks, Sky if he would be okay with that. And he was like, it's your decision. I'll follow her into battle. And it was a really touching moment because the very first time he does it, he freaks out. Why would you give it to Sid? I'm so much better than
Yep.
she is. Hence why we're saying he's an arrogant
exactly.
kid. He has a great arc, by the way. He's a
fantastic.
Arc.
Yeah, I feel like he would be really potentially for great evil.
Yeah, if he would have flipped to the dark side, he would have had a lot to work with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have had a Megazord, but he would have had a lot to work with.
Yeah.
Because the Megazords are the locking key as well.
That too. Yeah. And not to mention the whole damn headquarters is a Megazord. So good luck trying to get in there.
Right?
Huh.
All right, next!
So
We're doing a commercial break!
Hey there, this is Cosplay Dude 637, and you're listening to Zero to Hero.
welcome back from the exciting commercial. I don't know what Jim put there, and I won't know until I listen to the episode myself.
I didn't put anything important there.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm just gonna play the music and just come back into it.
Okay.
No commercial. What happened? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
All right. So Jim, let's dive into the comic series because we got 2 for the comic series, right? So
Ooh,
my first one is going to be Zach from MMPR, the Black Ranger.
Who when he gets when Rita tries to take over
Yes.
and make him hit her Green Ranger.
Exactly. That's the point I was going for. So as we know, Tommy was confronted by Rita in the TV series to be the Green Ranger, but
And in the comics, but
yes,
first
but
it was Zach.
It was Zach. So I feel Zach was able to get away from it because he didn't believe in that kind of stuff. But I feel
He was very tempted.
he was very tempted, and I feel that if Zach would have went through with it, he would have been very good as the the Green Ranger. Plus, he had a Zord with it too. He got a Zord, Dragon Flute, Power Dark, the Sword of Darkness.
and almost unlimited power from Rita.
Yes.
So, the Ranger suits themselves have a lot of power, but he would have been playing from chaos energy as well, so he would have been a lot more powerful.
Exactly.
He already knew what he was doing. Tommy came out not knowing anything. That's why they could beat him. But yeah, he already knew what he was doing with the power suit. Yeah, he would have been pretty good off. Like he would have had a battleizer compared to the rest of the Rangers. He would have just had fun.
Yeah, pretty much. Like the Dragon Shield gave him the power, so like also it gave him a power boost. You know.
Yeah, Zach would have been very formidable.
Very.
Yeah. He's not a dumb guy. He's not. He already figured out the Black Mastodon powers. So
and he has a very unique fighting style too. The dancing dance fighting. Break it on down, Jim. Break it on down.
Keto.
Break it on down. Come on. Ooh.
I don't know what he's on about.
I am 32 years old and that hurt my upper spine. God dang.
Sounds like something you should go see your doctor about.
Definitely not.
Jesus. But yeah. So yeah, Zach, he would have been very, very competent behind the Green Ranger suit. Yep. He would have halted the entire thing. Yeah, he would have stopped everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Though then we wouldn't have gotten Tommy, the greatest White Ranger of all time.
Jim, just calm it down. the greatest
wah.
Die Ranger. Because, God forbid they had to write him back into the story. I'm about to go on a rant here real quick.
I'll give them a little bit of props for making Lord Draken. That was a fun little arc.
That was a good arc.
I'm enjoying the Lord Draken and Jason hating each other.
Yes.
That's a lot of fun.
Oh yes. You do see it though when they capture him. There's a lot of hate.
Yeah. There's a lot of hate with that, and he is just the most upset person about it. Yeah. And he keeps trying to turn Trini to the dark side. It's really fun.
Can I just add that the comic series is very, very good. Like Shattered Grid, Beyond the Grid. I haven't really gone outside the Godzilla series or any of the little...
The Godzilla series for me was disappointing. Like the MMPR Godzilla stuff, I'm like, I'm good.
Okay. I did like that the Pink series. I cannot remember.
The Pink series was great. It was really well done.
I like that one.
I thoroughly enjoyed Necessary Evil. It was great.
Yes. That was a good one too.
And the current arc has been pretty good.
Yeah, I kind of want to see what's going to happen in this series 100. I know that we're totally going off the topic here, but it's a comic series.
Yeah, it's comics.
Comics.
Comics are good.
Oh man, so
yeah, great.
So the next one for us, right, is going to be Alarian. The Solar Purple Ranger. So
the Solar
Ranger. So, as we know in the comics, she was a orphan, and she grew up on the streets stealing, and with a little gang of them, right? So they steal, they commit so many crimes. Then the powers basically given to her, given to her in the time of the original Solar Ranger. As he knew he was about to die, he passed the power to her as a teenager. And I feel that if Alarian, or as they would say, Aerie, so I feel that if she was to continue down the path she was, stealing, committing crimes, and being influenced by the negative people around her, I feel like that. Because as a teenager, we've already known that Zordon can manipulate teenagers. So I feel that with the power, the solar power given to her, I feel that she could have been very, very destructive. And
yeah, so she was in the main universe. Yeah, she would have been very destructive because her powers. So her powers absorbed morphic energy.
Yes.
Like it's going like the Zeo. Essentially, it's like an anti-Zeo crystal. And so it absorbed energy like Skogan style. And yeah, she would have been very effective against Rangers because, well, the whole point of the universe she lived in was to, destroy morphic energy and eradicate the whole morphing, like the morphic grid in that universe was set up like that. The whole story arc, there's an emissary, the mad emissary, if you haven't read the arc yet, read it. Beyond the Grid. It's really good. You get this really, really, really good Tanya and Mike, the
Magna,
the Lost Galaxy Magna Defender Ranger. They have a great little love story, and it's so beautiful. It makes me happy.
The arc is actually with a corrupted morphing master, and Alarian or Aerie she kind of, you could tell that she could one-on-one him and just absolutely wreck him. Because, like, where it takes place at is, like, the remnants of the Zeo crystal world. So
yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers, but that's enough.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah, her power is very interesting. Yes. She's the first LGBTQ character of the Ranger arcs.
That's correct.
So it came up before the movie? No.
The comics series?
Yes. No. Yeah, the comics didn't come up before the movie. So it was Becky G in the movie, and then her in like the bigger timeline.
Yes, they came after the movie. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
But this is.
But yeah, I highly recommend. I recommend the arc. I don't want to spoil it for you because it's really good. But yeah, she would have been a devastating, very devastating villain.
I don't think
to deal with.
Anybody could have like handled her one-on-one. I think it had to be like a combined force of maybe like.
It would probably end up being like a Lord Draken thing where they had like multi team last hurrah battle where everyone kind of ends up without powers.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Hence why the Promethea is just floating around.
Well, that's a whole other part of the story, and that's a whole different piece that leads back to Lord Draken being Lord Draken.
You best believe it, bud.
Read the comic. It's actually really, really good. It's really well done.
If you don't got time to sit down and read, there's a really good guy on YouTube called the Comic Storian, and
who reads it for you. Yeah, he did the whole arc. Yes. It's great. There is a whole section of that arc that is dedicated to finding out about Heckle's backstory.
Oh,
and seeing Heckle become the devil Dino Ranger, right? Devil or no dark the dark Dino Ranger.
Which honestly, I think he's like one of the strongest Rangers.
Yeah, he's one of the strongest Rangers for the Dino Rangers.
I hate
but
the fact that we did not get him in the series.
Yeah. That was sad, but we did get in the comics, and it was really well written, and the guy who played Heckle approved of it and stuff. He's like, I like this.
I love the guy who played Heckle, too. He was very good.
Oh, yeah, he did a great job,
Yes, very good.
He had a lot of fun with that.
Man. But, okay, so, Aerie or Alarian, positive. She could probably whoop every Ranger's butt cheeks.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Jim. Let's get down to this 6th honorable mention that you say you could blow my mind.
All right, first things first. Okay. We're doing a commercial break. Commercial break!
Hey, this is Jacob, a.k.a. Iron Avenger 52, and you're listening to Zeal to Hero.
Welcome back to the show, where I am still waiting on Jim on his honorable mention. Break it away, Jim. Take it away. Break it away. Break a leg. Break an arm. I don't care. Go see a doctor.
All right.
Okay.
You're really mad at me.
No, I'm not.
It's gonna be Tommy. Oh, God. No. Chip. The Yellow Mystic Force Ranger.
Oh. Okay, go on. I'm listening. You've piqued my interest.
Very creative dude. All right. Dedicate himself to be a hero, right? The entire series, he was like, I am the hero.
Oh, yeah.
I am a hero. I'm going to do everything I can to be the hero that I'm destined to be. All right? Think about it. Bad guys are the hero of their own story, too.
That is so true.
Mm-hmm. So, he can be corrupted. And the thing about it, okay, so there's a saying from forever, like it's a saying. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Okay, yes, I could, yeah.
All right. Chip, the Mystic powers, the Mystic Force powers, are unlimited. They can do whatever they want with it as long as they have a number sequence and an idea.
Now,
right?
Now, the Mystic powers work too as long as they believe in magic, right?
As long as they believe in magic, which Chip believes in magic.
Okay, yes. As long as they can believe it, it'll work for him. And he can be corrupted.
It will work. He can be corrupted. And it clearly shows that magic works for either good or bad. We have Liambo, who became the bad guy for the first half of the season.
Yes.
A creative young man like Chip being out there, being evil, being the hero of his own story.
And having magic.
And his Megazord is attached to him, not to the tree. His Megazord is attached to him.
Yeah, because in that series, don't they become the Megazord?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes.
He's running around thinking he's the hero.
But in reality, he's destructive.
He could be the villain, yeah. And he has thunder powers, lightning powers. He has lightning powers. And what does the whole world run on? Electricity.
So he can literally knock out an entire country's power grid with magic.
Yeah, you can go around just done.
Ooh.
One shot, done. Knock out entirely everything.
I'm picking up what you're putting
Whatever
down.
he wants, he can just knock it out. And he doesn't have to ride around on a motorcycle. He flies.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, his motorcycle flies. And the other Rangers don't really believe in magic as much as he does.
That's true.
So his magic power is already on top of everyone else's. The only one who could even come close to taking him out might be Mystic Mother, but she's like they've already pointed out the fact that she doesn't really get involved. The Tribunal doesn't really get involved unless they really got to, and that's only when someone messes up using magic. And it's not just messing up; you have to make a horrible thing happen, like change the universe for them to even get involved. So a Rogue Ranger becoming evil, they don't give a damn about that. And the only other person who might be able to do anything would be Genji, right? Genji, the cat.
Yeah. What about Solaris Knight? You think he could do something?
No, Solaris Knight's not that powerful. All his power comes from the cat, the genie.
That's
Genji,
right. That's right.
What's his name?
Genji. Genji, I think.
Let's see.
Look it up. Fact check it, bro. If it wasn't on InfoWars, it's not true. Come on.
Yeah, it's one of the friends. Genji, yeah, Genji.
Bro.
The thing is, they have to wish for him to remove his powers.
Oh. So, okay. That's interesting. I didn't see all of Mystic Force. I've only seen, I think the first half. Or
Mystic Force, their powers are unlimited. Like, they don't have a limit to their powers.
Yeah.
They don't. They start from 0 and go to 100 already.
I love how in the series they actually... I think the Red Ranger actually loses his power because he stops believing in magic, and I love that he has to believe,
and then he goes evil.
Oh yeah, he does. That's right, he does.
He goes evil because he's an idiot.
Yeah, but we're not talking about him. We're talking about Chip, that gorgeous man.
Because Chip is a smart, enthusiastic kid who. It's just the wrong phrase could set him down the wrong path.
Yep.
And he could become evil very quickly because he's very enthusiastic. And as long as... I don't know why the villains don't try this more often, where they try to convince the heroes that they're not really the hero. Or the hero's path might be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Like, it could be a serious, conversation to have. Like, seriously, be like, one of the villains, say Lothar shows up, right? And he's talking to the Ninja Storm Rangers and be like, hey, you guys, the only reason why I'm here is because you're here. Like, I'm not the villain here. You're the villain.
Oh.
Like, I know they had an episode where they did a joke like that. Yeah, I know. That was a joke one. But, if you, literally sat down and be like, hey, the only reason I'm here is because you guys are here. Like, you forced my hand on this one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't send up big monsters. You have a Megazord. I have to make my monsters big coming up against you because you're the ones, fighting me.
Dude, holy...
I came here to do a job. That's all I did. I'm not here for revenge. I'm here for revenge.
This is a shoe on the other foot kind of situation. You know?
Just think about it. You clearly know.
Divatox didn't follow them to destroy them. She had to go to defend the place against them.
Divatox is doing a job. That's all she was doing. She was doing a job. Dark Spectre is like, you gotta go and destroy the Rangers. And she's like, well, okay.
It was in the honor of Malagor, you know.
Dark Spectre's like, you gotta do it. You're like, well, I gotta do what I'm told. I'm part of the union.
Yeah. He signs my paychecks,
I get great benefits, so screw it. You gotta be a little evil, get great benefits.
Oh,
done.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Yeah. Seriously, Chip could be convinced he's good while doing evil acts.
Yes. There's got to be a term for that. There's got to be a term for someone, flipping the script on somebody and making them believe it. Like an actual real-life term.
QAnon.
Oh, God, no. God, no. No.
Oh, it's, reverse psychology.
I love chili dogs being thrown at me. Oh God, that's the first thing I could think of because that's the funniest thing I probably heard from Joe Dirte.
But it's such a reverse psychology and seducing to evil.
Oh,
Seduction of evil.
okay.
But like it's the same thing I said earlier. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
That's true.
As well. So say like he's afraid he's gonna lose his powers, and like he becomes reliant on his powers to give him meaning and purpose, which it does.
And the crazy part is we've actually seen this in real life too. There's a lot of real life situations that can back this up. So it can happen. It's interesting.
But yeah, like
I'm not gonna lie, that was a dinger, man. You hit a dinger there.
That's right. And like I know, all the Mystic Rangers can become evil. Nick becomes evil, but he gets defeated really easily.
Yeah.
But it's a corruption thing. Like corrupting the Rangers can cause so many crazier things to happen. And
the snowball effect here is
it's like A Squad from SPD. They weren't evil. They were corrupted.
Oh yeah.
Like they were probably paid, because up to that point it clearly doesn't look like they get paid.
Wait, were they paid?
They live on base, eat on base.
Were they? Did they ever tell a backstory of why they got corrupted?
No, they never really tell you why they got corrupted. This Grum gave them something they didn't have, which I'm pretty sure was money. Does Doggy look like he can sign checks?
Hell no.
He slashes necks. God damn.
I looked up why A Squad was corrupted, and it said corrupt disk error, downloading latest update. So that didn't work. Okay.
Let's find out. Power Rangers SPD A Squad.
Ooh.
E squared.
A squared.
A Squad Rangers.
Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, there's like no real reason why, except for like they defected after they survived and
yeah. Well, Grum was an emperor. Like he conquered.
Oh yeah.
Grum conquered, and so they probably like, well, Grum's gonna win. I'd rather be on the winning side than the losing side.
That would do it.
And they got to keep the powers. So.
Oh yeah, that would do it.
On top of that, they were also like the main defense force. Of Earth. So I assume they were tired.
Yes. Oh yeah, that too. They're tired of it.
Wanted a break, some money.
Yeah, they wanted actual
women.
They wanted actual helmets,
men.
but got in space reused. So.
Yeah, I'll give you whatever you want.
Money,
women, men.
I actually say that. I'll say that at work. I'll give you anything you want.
But yeah, like corruption, like that's the thing. Not create evil Rangers, make the Rangers evil.
Yeah, oh yes, yeah.
And not by some spell, not by
But
some
own free will.
Convince them that they are the heroes of their own story, and they will follow you to the end of the earth.
Yes. So, all right.
Moral of the story, kids: don't become Power Rangers.
Yeah.
This is Mark, the Red Cornish Ranger, and you're listening to Zeo2Hero.
So, thanks for joining in on this episode of Zeo to Hero, where we talk about Rangers that had the best free will to turn evil in a what-if series, kind of. Want to give a thanks to our Zeo to Hero partners, as on Discord they have a lot of interesting conversations that jog our minds. Definitely give a shout out to Willie Cosplay Dude 637 with Fairy Tale audio drama and story time with me. The Red Cornish Ranger.
Mark. He has Nerd Story and Comics. Iron Adventure has his TikTok. Sam has her new TikTok because reasons. A lot of reasons. Oh my goodness. Okay. And Neon Lights and yours and Ben's new podcast called Red River Rundown.
Oh yes.
It's all about sports. I don't really care
about it. The footballs.
And not it's American hand egg ball.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah.
college American hand egg ball. All right, but yeah, so you can find us everywhere at Zeo to Hero or nopersonalplugs.com. Still love I bought that. I'm abusing that thing, I swear. I love it.
Definitely check out our merch store. We have some really cool, great quality shirts. Actually, I'm going to stick up for it. They're really good. I have one and washed it about 20 times and it still has not come off.
Also, we also have some new merch stuff there. The Quintessential Come At Me Bro is up and alive. So if you want that, go get it.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah, we keep coming with new shirt ideas and stuff, so we're going to keep putting stuff up. We're going to come up with a new idea. It's so dumb. Love it. Okay, you got something for the very end? Wait. Remember, everybody, as the immortal words of Zordon, come at me, bro.
Do you want to be a hero, but you're not? Do you want to be a Jiro or a Kojiro, but you can't because you're not Japanese? Have you considered Zeo to Hero? Remember, heroes come and go. Idiots are forever. Jubilee!
Welcome again to this episode of Zeo to Hero, where today is going to be... Honestly, this might be a fun episode. I really like this idea that Jim came up with, and I just tagged along on him. But I am always Jim. I am always Jimmed and joined.
Wow, you want to try that one more time? Or we'll leave it. Want me to leave it in?
I'm gonna do this again.
We're leaving it in.